Hey everybody, welcome to More Than Music Guys here on Gobots Wednesday here with Boo of the AxonUnderground.com.
Howdy.
We're here joining us for Renegade Rampage Part 2.
Part Jew.
And yeah, Angry Jeeper Creeper exemplifies my reaction watching this episode.
Yeah.
So,
That's one I didn't change to one of the happier ones. I'm like, yeah, this one fits.
you know, I have things to say about this episode. So,
1 minute to planetary explosion.
a planetary explosion.
Yeah, planetary. You get kind of traumatized when you hear that name again, don't you?
So it's about to self-destruct. And then, like, weirdly enough, this is the time where they find this weird flaw in the shield.
They find the Deus Ex Machina.
They do. Like we were ourselves into a corner. How do we get out? Oh, here's a way out.
This is just like the old serials, like with the Commando Cody or whatever,
Oh
where
yeah.
Flash Gordon, like you see
Well,
him flying and the ship exploding, like then they cut back to the next thing, you see him about to go, and then he jumps out, but they didn't show that last time.
for any of the people who don't know those old serials, if you watch A Christmas Story, where he's listening to the Little Orphan Annie radio
Hmm.
shows,
Yeah,
what'll happen next time? Oh, look, Little Orphan Annie. That's kind of how we ended up in that like and back to this the struggle of King Tut's tomb or something. Little
yeah,
Orphan Annie finds an escape route.
yeah. She
That's
finds a
kind of what it
secret
does.
passage that
Secret
gets her out,
passage.
and it all collapsed, and she made
Yeah.
it out. Yeah,
Woo! How'd they do it? Except this time they find the flaw in the shield and the Guardians leave. And they're like they have to time it just right. It's like only like a few seconds to do it.
they
So
had to hit it with the inverse tachyon beam.
okay, Star Trek.
Yeah,
And they fly out, and the Trindles are supposed to be behind them. The Trindles don't get the message to like really turn up the engines. They're just kind of hanging out. The Guardians like whoop, they're gone.
yeah. They're slower, I guess, or whatever, in
Yeah,
their little Goa'uld mothership.
and so the Trindles don't quite make it out in time, and they're down to the very last few seconds, and they just finally pop through the
The
I'm just gonna call it the butthole of the shield because that's what it
It
looks
says
like.
it was an unstable point in the shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like crosses like expands, and they're like trying to get through. It's an orifice in the shield that opens
It
up and
was
closes.
manufactured drama
Yeah,
because
it totally
it
looks like a butthole.
it was padded out. And I'd read a few I guess comments on the last one, not you know, on the internet
Hmm.
reviews, that the previous episode was kind of padded out with stuff that just didn't matter to the plot.
Hmm.
And this was like another one of the things, like let's pad it out and cause some stress over something
Yep.
that it doesn't matter 5 minutes later.
This could have been a single episode.
Yeah. And if they cut the padding out, it could have been one single episode.
Yep. And so, but they did
It
just
could
make
have been
a,
not an episode at all, even.
yeah, it could
You
have,
know?
it could have maybe made it all better.
Yeah.
But they do make it in talent time, and they watch Tri-City explode. They're like all sad.
Well, one of the funny things is as they discover the weak point in the shield,
Yeah.
Leader One and Scooter start having a whole conversation about it. And Turbo's like, basically, can we shut up and just go already? Like, we've
Can
got
we just
one
get
minute.
out of here?
Yeah. And they're having a committee. And Turbo is like the voice of reason. Like,
Yeah.
can we talk about this later? I
Yeah.
mean,
Can we
can we
just
just,
leave, guys? Because
yeah.
this is
Whoa, Devastator. Hello, Devastator.
hello, Devastator.
You've been eliminated from the show. It's the Devastator and Prime and Jeeper Creeper show now.
Well, it's too bad that Devastator is legless. He can't run back into the camera.
He's Legolas. What about Gimli?
Legolas. Yes. Um,
Anyway, so yeah, then Tri-City explodes, and
brrr.
Psykill and the Renegades are all, of course, prematurely celebrating the destruction of the Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah, as usual.
Yep.
And then hey, they decided we're gonna set our sights on Earth now. So
You
Psykill
know,
targets Unicom.
I would have thought they were going after Gobotron next, but apparently he wants to go after Earth.
Yeah.
Well, they're all dead. We're going to Earth.
Yeah.
And they go
And
to towards
Anya
Unicom.
Turganova, and oh look, oh you just the show has been stolen now.
No, not for this nasty kid.
Yes. And then Anya Turganova and Jenner Newcastle are just sitting there inside Unicom, and they fall asleep
Yeah, they
as
get
Psykill
sleepy.
like beams. Yeah. And this is
So
something that hasn't been mentioned at all before.
no, this is one of those things like we need a way to not kill all the humans, and make this work. So apparently he has developed a sleepifier setting
Yeah,
on the
a
amplifier.
sleep-inducing somnolizer. Is that what he calls it?
Somnolizer, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like at least it means what it does this time. It's not like
Yeah.
it's the degeneration confibulator that we've got stuff like that before. It's like what?
Yeah. Uh
Oh, so it's not as on the nose as a tramulet though, but
yeah.
hey, it is
Oh,
what it is. And
so
at this point, Psykill's eyes are reverse colors. I don't know if you
I
noticed
saw
this.
that.
Yeah, he had like black pupils and yellow eyes instead of the yellow insides to his black like domino mask
He kind of
eyes.
gave it the leader one look.
Yeah, he did. He had leader one eyes.
Yeah. So I have another question about this coming up here. So
Yes,
of the three old elders, they need the Tramulet pieces back. They
of
they
course they do.
they need it. They're all wearing their Tramulet pieces.
I know. It's like they've never stopped animating them wearing those. So are
Yeah.
these just like fashion accessory tramulets that
They're just they're just fill-ins.
they're foamulets like FAUX foamulets?
Yeah. Oh, and
Uh
yeah, so they the Guardians have followed Thruster to Earth.
yeah,
And
and the Trindles see Earth and they think it's beautiful. It's like,
yeah,
yeah, I bet it is after, you know,
watch your planet blow up.
yeah.
Yeah, well, the two young Trindles, are the main characters of the episode, asked to come with the Guardians to the planet.
Yeah, it's Trevor. Is it Troyleen? Is that her name?
Tourleen, Trevor,
Troyleen.
yep.
Yeah, I remember it because it's spelled like Trois.
Tourleen.
Yeah, Troyleen.
The
And the elders give Troyleen a ring to detect the aimant, but they talk to Trevor. They say, Trevor, we have something for you. And then they give it to Troyleen.
yes. Which is a ring. It's a mood ring that detects
Yeah.
the pieces of the Tramulet.
It's Sting. And when orcs get near, it turns blue. But
Yeah.
when you get near the Tramulet, it turns different colors.
Yeah, yellow then red. So yeah, like I said, it's a mood ring.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
so they'll remember that for later, kids.
and what they land like on a golf course?
They do. They're walking around this golf course like it's beautiful here, isn't it? Well, yeah, because it's a well manicured golf
Yeah,
course.
they're in Mar-a-Lago.
Let them let's drop them on the wrong side of any city.
I think right now they'd be happy with anything
Oh
because,
yeah,
their whole planet's gone now. So
exactly.
Crasher and Copter just happen to be nearby, so they pounce on them. And Trevor and Charlene have wandered so far away after just landing that, like, the Guardians and the humans aren't near them.
They're just
There's,
strolling around on
yeah.
the 13th hole.
So, yeah, Copter and Crasher decide they're going to just clobber them.
Yep,
And Trevor and Charlene, at the last second, again, it's like the serials, you know, they
jump in the water.
dodge out of the way as Crasher's coming out on land and Copter is dive bombing them. And there's no communication between the two of them about what they're going to do. So they
No,
crash into each other.
they they convert and they're all banged up and his rotors are all bent up.
Yeah, and Charlene and Trevor they dove into a water hazard on the golf
That was
course.
all they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
And
That's
so the Crasher and Copter get up and fly off.
well, no, they don't even fly off. They like
Well,
hobble off.
they hobble off. Oh, sorry, they
And
don't fly. I'm used to them flying off. Yeah, they hobble off.
the Guardians just let them too. They're like, ah, we'll get them later. They're only getting away temporarily. It's like, well, you can make that permanent. They're right there and they're beat up. You know,
Right?
pressure advantage. Nope,
No.
can't do that. So,
So then we go to where they're trying to get into Unicom.
well, and they're using the It's called an amplifier somnolizer now,
Yeah,
and it looks like Copter is holding a basketball.
it does.
He's like doing his like Dr. J practice, like from the back of the old comic books.
Yes. So
Julius Irving, you saved the Twinkies. You know, that kind of stuff.
yes, you
Or
all
actually, those
deserve
are
a Hostess
Spalding
cream pie.
commercials. Yeah, remember
Uh,
the Spalding shoe commercials with him on the? Is always like on
they
the back cover of the
I
comics.
vaguely do.
Yeah, they're always drawn like they were done by Mad Magazine.
I always love I always love the Hulk and Spider-Man little mini comics
Oh, the
when they do
Hostess ones.
Hostess Twinkies and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The cream pies and the apple pies and all that too.
Didn't they have one like with Green Lantern? They used like Twinkies to like block his beam or something because they were yellow. Or I mean,
Probably. That makes sense.
I know Sean Baby like went through and like cataloged all of them. Like he read them all
Wow.
and said he lost his mind reading all the Hostess comic like ads.
Uh, so
Ugh.
we go ahead to where Matt and AJ.
Oh, before that, the Renegades have somehow separated Earth's leaders from
Yes,
everyone else using the Tramulet. We don't see it. We don't know how they've done it. They just have.
it just
It's
happened.
yeah. It's we get that through exposition. Yeah, and then the human delegation arrives with a gift for Psykill.
It's a big wooden statue of Psykill.
Yeah.
And Psychill's like, aha, but the Guardians aren't hiding inside. The thing's not big enough.
Well, and the two humans bringing it are a poorly
Nick
disguised
and
Matt and
AJ.
AJ.
Matt and AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt and AJ, not Nick.
They're dressed like a yacht captain or
They
something.
really are.
I mean, they
Oh,
got the
it's
little white captain's hat and the blue jacket. It's like there's a yacht club somewhere wondering where their uniforms went.
yeah. So they it's like, oh yeah, I'm sure there's not Guardians hanging out inside of that. And there's
They're heavily telegraphing like a Trojan horse
yeah,
Psykill
that's all this
statue.
is. It's a Trojan Psykill.
But Psykill and Crasher are kind of laughing at each other like, oh, there's totally Guardians in there. So yeah, just let them in. Yeah.
And and AJ's just like sweating bullets too.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, this plan's gonna go well. So it gives you that sense of panic, but not really.
And well, the Renegades don't seem to recognize Matt and AJ.
Nope.
I don't know
Because
if
they're
they're
in
just playing
disguise.
along or yeah, that the Captain Ron outfits just
Maybe they do recognize them. That's where they're like, oh yeah, but the
yeah, that's
Guardians
saying
aren't
are
in
they
there.
playing along? But they don't say, hey, that's Matt and AJ. They don't call them by name like you recognize them. So
I don't think they'd remember their names.
I don't know. They know their names.
No, they
Psykill
would
does.
they
He
wouldn't.
he
Yeah, maybe.
yeah. I there are flaws with this episode.
A little bit.
That's being nice about it.
A little bit.
So yeah, and they lead us in with the story that you think the Guardians are hiding inside or whatever. So they let them come in, and then they destroy the statue, and it's empty, and
Ooh,
say, "Ha ha!"
weird.
So it's a purposeful red herring.
And
For
then Leader One and Turbo fly in.
yeah, they just fly in because they didn't close, I guess, the force field or whatever behind them when they let them
Mhm.
in. So again, it was pointless padding and tension for no reason.
And there's a big fight. Leader One puts up his force field, and they Crasher and Copter, like how takes fireballs, and like Copter's like, and here's dessert, and they start shooting the force field, and then
And
like,
well, General Newcastle and Anya wake up. We don't know why. Like, did the somnolizer just stop working, or
well,
no
Julius Erving stopped
explanation?
spinning the basketball,
Yeah, that's what it was.
and
They should have got Metal Arc Lemon.
and
Got some
the
Harlem Globetrotters in there.
yes.
That'll settle that.
Yeah, so he lets the leader one lets Turbo out of the shield after they shoot, and he shoots them. There's a fight going on
There's a lot of
essentially.
back and forth there, and
Yeah,
then
but
Matt is creeping up on Psykill.
he he jumps on Psykill and grabs the Tramulet on the way
Dude, he
down.
golems him.
He does.
He snatches a ring right off of Frodo's neck.
And at first I thought this was another animation error that there's still the Tramulet around Psychill's neck and he's holding the Tramulet. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, wait, what happened? It's still there.
Yeah.
We find out later that
There's three pieces to the train as we saw last episode, but
apparently he got it. He pulled the Lego pieces out and didn't get all of it.
yeah, he got 2/3 of it and left Psykill with the 1/3.
Here's my note. Oh, he only got two of the three pieces.
Yeah.
More drama.
Great job, Matt.
One job, Matt. One
Yeah.
job.
And it takes the Trindles to tell them this when you can't just look at that and go, hey, this isn't a full little tetrahedron or whatever it's supposed to be, you know?
And
So,
yeah.
well, someone shoots a hole in Copter's shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time we see, like, at least I recall seeing, like, a specific damage like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they decide they got to go, the Renegades.
We're gonna get out of here.
And Psykill shoots a light fixture on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it falls, and of course, again, Turbo and Leader One just blast out of the way so it doesn't fall on Matt and AJ. So well, another pointless move.
Well, I think it was a way for Psycho, like, they'll make them worry about the humans. We'll leave. And
They
they
don't
just
even have
shoot
to do
it.
that. They let Crasher and Copter just hobble off, like, oh, we'll get them later.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's like the old man at the general store out in the country, and someone's stealing licorice, and he's like, I ain't gonna chase them. God'll get them. It's that attitude. It's like, don't worry, Copter and Crasher, they'll get it in the afterlife. No need for us like to try to apprehend them now. Karma,
They'll learn their lesson
yeah,
next time.
yeah, karma sort them out. It's like very, very. It's a very hands off episode for everyone. Nobody presses their advantage against the Guardians. Nobody presses their advantage against the Renegades or the Trindles or humans. Like, it's just like, yeah, let's try something low effort, and if it doesn't work, then meh.
We tried.
Yeah. So yeah, we find out they only got 2/3 of the Tramulet, and the Renegades are hiding out in a sewer.
Yeah, and man, Psykill is just really having a bad day.
Yeah, because they couldn't make it back to Thruster.
He's all
And they're hiding out there.
down.
They're waiting, I guess, for the heat to die down before we head to Thruster.
And like he's full of self-pity, which is not something you usually see with him.
Yeah. He usually turns his pity into rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Not today though.
yeah, he's not yelling at Copter or anything like that like he normally does. So,
Unfortunately.
and then so Leader One, and like they remember, oh hey, Psykill's got that piece of the Tramulet. Maybe we can use Troiling's ring to find the third piece of the Tramulet because they
Oh
couldn't
yeah.
find the Renegades anywhere.
Another
So
Deus Ex Machina or whatever. No, actually more
we need a
Chekhov's gun.
MacGuffin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a Chekhov's gun in there. Like, oh, remember this ring? Oh, we're just gonna come in handy now.
yeah, they're finally gonna use it. So
So yeah.
Leader One flies her around, and then it like starts like twinkling, and
Because there's orcs nearby.
yes, and Psykill's like looking up through a sewer grate at them, and decides, oh well, we've got to go to Thruster.
Well, he's
So
like, oh, they must have spotted us somehow.
yeah, so they just decide they're gonna leave the Thruster. So they didn't wait for the heat to die down. They could have went to Thruster anyway.
Yep.
You know, so they go to Thruster, and Thruster is hiding in a garbage dump under a bunch of garbage.
Yeah, dude. They're coming after Thruster. You saw Nick is riding Scooter,
Yeah.
and they shoot Scooter full on, and Nick flies into a pile of garbage full of cinder blocks. I'm like, he's not walking away from that. He goes his back. He's like, ugh, on the cinder
It,
blocks. I'm like,
they were foam. They were foam
yeah,
rubbers.
like that. That's
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 why
a
I threw
that's
them
a.
away. They don't work. Nobody throws away cinder blocks.
My next door neighbor did. He grabbed some of those because they come in handy. No matter
Yeah,
what?
cinder blocks are always good for something.
When you're newly moved out of your parents' place, you need a way to hold your bed up off the ground. Cinder blocks.
Oh, hey, that's an entertainment center. You get enough of them. It's a seat. It's a fireplace. It's a
I
fire
use them
pit.
to weigh down the edges of my chicken run outside because there's
Oh
wires that
yeah,
come out as a skirt. I just drop them on that so animals can't claw their way in and the thing doesn't move.
cinder blocks are like infinitely useful.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, so nobody throws away. Those weren't real cinder blocks. That's my explanation because nobody throws away a cinder block.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You would use them to fill in a hole. You wouldn't take them to the dump.
No. Oh yeah, and
So
by the way, Copter's voice gets really weird for a scene there.
yeah, his voice is really high pitched.
It's like it wasn't
It's
modulated or something.
Yeah, he did. Well, it didn't like drop down a pitch. It's like a pitch too high. As he's talking about, he can't wait to get a lube job.
I can't wait to get a lube job.
Yeah.
And I'm
Eh,
like, it's like whenever you hear Dr. Claw without the modulation, it sounds oh no, you don't you
Sound
hear
wave.
Soundwave without the modulation, it sounds like Dr. Claw. Yeah,
Yeah.
same kind of thing. Like this isn't Copter.
Yeah. We got to hear Bob Holt's real voice for a
And then
change.
of course Scooter snuck aboard Thruster.
Yeah. Well, they were wondering where is Scooter as the ship took off, and there was
Hmm.
no point where you could see where Scooter got in. Like Crasher hopped in the door, and the door shut immediately behind her.
Hmm.
So it's
They
it's
wrote
very
so
more than meets the eye part three with Mirage getting onto the space cruiser.
there's
And
no way they wrote themselves into another corner, so they have to put Scooter on the ship.
yeah. And just like with more than meets the eye part three, there's no way that Scooter or Mirage could have gotten on the ship with what we saw.
Yep.
In fact, going back to more than meets the eye part three, if you look, when they close the door, the Decepticons go up the elevator and close the door. Mirage is still down below.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's just they just made up a way out, and that's what
Yep.
they did with Scooter. Scooter's just a way out, except he doesn't do it as cool as Mirage.
No, he's like over there pretending he's like some panel that's rolling on the floor, and then he
Yeah,
like runs out of juice.
yeah, he's like a computer bank, and oh, he must have got damaged when he got shot or something.
Yeah, my such and such is not working properly. It must have gotten damaged during the fight.
Yeah, my Framostat or
Yeah, my
whatever. I don't know.
Fremulator
Yeah, my
doohickeyer.
thingamabob.
Yeah.
So Thruster was flying off into space, like it was pointed at space and flew straight up.
Yep.
And now we see it again. It's flying through Earth's atmosphere. Like they're like, oh, we got to hang out. We forgot to gas up or something. I don't know.
To be fair, Earth's atmosphere is a lot thicker than people give it credit for.
Right, but they were flying like straight up into space. It showed a star field that they're
Yeah.
flying off into the
Yeah.
distance into.
So there's a scene where this Crasher has to go get discs for Thruster.
Yeah,
And so like Scooter's in there, he's hiding in the shadows. He makes his roll apparently because he's like, Crasher grabs him, turns around, and takes him back in there. He's like, oh, good. No one saw this.
yeah. They're just like these big discs. It's like she's picking up some laser discs or something. I
They
don't know.
kind of look like reel to reel spindle,
Oh
things.
yeah, the tape, like the
Yeah,
old computer tapes that were
yeah,
real. Like you saw like a $6 million man and stuff. Like that stuff
yeah.
was before my time even.
If you look on the computer panels on the wall in that room, there's
Hmm.
more of those on the wall.
Yeah,
So I don't know, but maybe they're fuses for all we know.
it's her record collection.
She
So
was Yoko Ono.
right,
I love you.
I could see that. So yeah, so Thruster's flying through Earth's atmosphere, and Leader One starts pursuing it.
Mhm.
And they try to turn on the stealth device, but it just doesn't work. And I thought
There-
this was gonna be cool, like, oh, okay, Scooter sabotaging Thruster.
yeah,
No,
I would have thought that's what happened, but it just apparently the this is the episode where the stealth device is just a piece of junk.
yeah, it just keeps not working. They actually gripe about the stealth device.
Yeah, the copter does, which is saying a lot because he hasn't ever grabbed anything like that.
Oh, I know. And I
Um,
love Psykill just yells, just blast the sucker.
yeah, because that's leader one's tracking them, just blast a sucker, and they're
Yeah,
watching, and then Scooter runs up and just goes yoink and grabs the last piece of the tramulet.
yeah. Any other time, Scooter approaching Psykill is like certain death.
Yeah,
But
they're
this
so
time,
focused on leader one.
yeah, he just snatched it, and they look at him, and they're just, I guess they're so shocked, they're like, "What?"
What
And
are
then
you
he just
doing
grabs it,
here?
and he just like he takes out like it's the faster I've ever seen. I've never seen Scooter run faster
And then he
than he did.
backs into a wall, and there's a panel. He hits the panel and he goes whoop out the door.
Yeah, he airlocks himself out.
Yeah,
Like
he
he
does,
spaces
and he
himself, but it's
drops the tramulet.
yeah. Well, and the trainlet falls out of his hand and gets sucked into the intake,
Yeah,
like the when the intake's on thruster. So
it seems like this is going to be an important thing.
yeah, and well, when he's escaping though, was it Crashers destroy that twerp?
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, so Thruster cloaks, but Scooter detects the trainlet piece and grabs it.
He's like he gets it's this weird psychedelic light show like around this like light and Wayne rainbow thing, and he goes, yeah,
Yeah, he
hey
reaches in
look,
and why couldn't he do that before when they were looking for Psycho with the tramulet?
Age reaches in the thin air and pulls out a Tremulet.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you got something behind your ear. Huzzah! Anyway.
So yeah, and then they're gonna chase Leader One and Scooter. Well, Leader One. They follow Leader One into a nosedive that they're like, you can't pull up from this. He's like, I'm doing it anyways. And then Leader One pulls up last second and they barely pull up out of the
Well,
nosedive.
oh, well, that's when they finally fire a miss at him. But he
Yeah,
shoots cloaked thruster until the stealth device fails
yeah,
entirely.
yeah.
Yeah. Then they do a nosedive and miss, and then this thruster just flies away. They're like, never mind. And they're
Yeah, it's
like, we
not
should
worth it.
chase them. And the other one's like, I'm too low on energy.
They'll get him next time, Scooter.
Yeah.
But
The
they
leader one is really negligent because this is like at least like the third time he's just let them get away.
at least,
Yeah, in this episode.
yeah. And so they bring back the last piece of the Tremulet to the elders, and they're like, well, with this, we have the last piece of Triceti left over. We can regenerate Triceti.
Yeah, if they find it, they can use the Tramulet to just. It's like,
Well, let's just undo the whole two-parter.
yeah. So the whole episode's pointless.
Yeah. And then as they do it though, they work together and they use the amplifier and all that. They make it so like Tri-City regenerates and it's this crazy like Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon light show thing, like the
Yeah.
triangular prism on the cover.
Oh
It's like
yeah.
rainbows and like whoa, and it does this whole triangular build thing, and all of a sudden the planet's back and they land and everything's back, all the vegetation, everything's cool.
Yeah.
Like
It's
nothing happened. And then they give them the amplifier and they fix the flaw where there's a hole in the shield
yeah.
and like, oh great. And so you can defend yourself from now on. You don't have to worry about people trying to
Their
steal your
sh
stuff.
their shield was impenetrable before.
Except now we found a flaw, so now we're gonna fix the flaw. We're gonna
Yeah.
fix the writing thing we got used to get out of it before.
So if they don't have it on and Psycho gets in, he can steal it and now it won't have a flaw.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. So I guess they have to leave it on all the time just to keep people from coming to their planet now.
Yeah, but they're friends with the Guardians now, so it's fine. Everything's
Yeah.
good
But
now.
they said basically so invaders won't bother you ever again. It's just
Yeah,
it's very neatly written, like wrapped up. It's written like a children's book.
it is. It's all well. The whole thing is like bad it's bad fan fiction. It's
Yeah.
bad fan fiction. Let's be honest. It's
Yeah.
written like bad fan fiction. This is I the first last episode, the first part of this, I was a little more forgiving on. This one's just done badly.
Yeah. This two-parter, especially. This was probably the worst two-parter.
There was no stakes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we just make it back again. Well, okay. I thought they're gonna have to live on like some island, like they're gonna like move to Madagascar and have to live there with their civilization or
Right.
something.
And
No,
Troy Lane gives Turbo a crystal as a gift.
yeah, here's this teardrop giant crystal. Thanks for helping us. And he's like, oh, okay, sure.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
go
not
put this on
important or anything. There's nothing like, oh, it does this or it's fancy or not. It's just here's a rock.
I'll go put it on my shelf. Thanks.
Yeah. And then Psykill, we cut to him and he's swearing he's gonna get him. I'm gonna come back and get you
Next time.
Trindles. Yeah. And that's it. It just ends.
Thankfully.
It ended like it began.
You know, this felt twice as long as it was
Yeah.
because it was just bad. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
This is
Th-
this
This
is
is
a
this is
bad, not just a bad episode, but a bad two-part episode.
this is the girl who loved Power Glide. I'm sorry.
The girl with the Power Glide was at least funny.
Yes, it is. Okay, this is Atlantis Arise.
No, that was still cool. That's Nergil, man. That was cool.
Yeah,
And Grimlock even goes, there's no, I don't think there's, Carnage and C Minor
no,
is not even this bad.
no, that was fun at least in a lot of
The
ways.
story was good in Carnage and C Minor and it made sense. And you
This
still had
is
like,
this was Nightmare Planet.
yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Without the monsters
the monsters were us along the way.
and Springer riding Razor Claw around.
This is
And
terrible.
yeah,
They should feel terrible about writing it.
yeah.
On that note, that
Yeah,
should feel.
oddly enough, the most times I saw Nightmare Planet, like I saw it when it aired, but they kept airing it on the Bozo show.
That's right, they did. I remember that.
Yeah, which that's where our friend of the show, Michael Charles Hill,
Charles Hill.
was working on those. So, but yeah, I saw Nightmare Planet more times on the Bozo show than anything else. That and Killing Jar.
Yeah, that was a
They
good one
like,
though.
yeah, because I'd always watch Bozo show on WGN,
Oh
getting
yeah,
ready for school.
didn't we all?
Yeah, because Bozo was just mean. It was
He
great.
was. I think he was drunk half the time watching the old clips.
Oh
Pretty sure
yeah.
he was hammered.
Well,
Hey, you just throw it in the. This is the grand prize game. Just
yeah.
you go throw it in the first bucket. Hey, go look at you got a prize. Watch those old clips. He's hammered. Seriously, no. Well,
Oh
pull
yeah.
up
No, I
YouTube.
don't doubt it.
Pull up
And
YouTube.
then
He
he
sounds
was
like
even
he
mean to
sound.
Cookie.
Oh yeah, he
That was
sounds
like
like a functioning
Sideshow
alcoholic.
Bob.
Oh God, yes.
But and they had some cool prizes. Like they'd have RC cars and stuff at the end if you
Oh
could get
yeah.
it, and it wasn't very often anybody'd get there. And
No.
then like he always had something snide to say when the kid lost.
Ah, I know. Get it next time.
Yeah, basically it'd be like get good. It's like, oh,
Ah,
I bet
hey,
you
you should go
thought
home
you
and
had it that
practice.
time, huh? Yeah. You should try harder. It's always like, man, just a left-handed compliment from Bozo the Clown because you lost and didn't get that toy you wanted.
Get good, kid.
I think I saw him give away like Onslaught one time on there.
Well, probably.
Yeah, because they always had Transformers somewhere on that line. I'd go that far. That's what
Well,
I'd aim for. But that's me.
on that note, everyone, thanks for checking us out. I'm sorry if you liked this episode a lot. It was not good. Um, there are some good GoBots episodes. This is not one.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of good GoBots episodes.
Yeah.
This is certainly not among them.
All of our fans who are Transformers fans, give the old show a try. It's much better than you remember, but don't go to this one. Just skip it.
Or don't judge the series by this. If you want, this was like the Mystery Science Theater worthy episode of GoBots, or two-part episode.
There were so many times where I'm like, did I just? Yeah, I did. Let me note that down.
There were gaps in logic. They just nobody tried real hard. It's like, hey, we're GoBots and we're here. Buy us, kids.
All right. On that note, everyone, thank you so much for checking us out, and let us know what you think about the show. Give some comments. Give us some hopefully likes. Some favorable reviews. I hope. Email us at morethanmeetstheseguys@gmail.com or join the Discord. It's in the show notes. And until next time, I appreciate you being here, guys.
Bye.
See ya.